exciting. We're going to celebrate it in Capo too, I've decided. All right, we're going to start singing a song. Does anyone know how to say Happy New Year in Hebrew? Does anyone know? Yeah? No? Never mind? Yeah. Happy New Year in Hebrew. It's almost like Happy New Year. The words are Shana Tova. Here's how it's going to sound. Shana Tova. Shana Tova. Shana Tova. Wishing everybody a Shana Tova. Shana Tova. Shana Tova. Wishing everybody a Shana Tova. Let's do it again. Shana Tova. Shana Tova. Wishing everybody a Shana Tova. Shana Tova. Shana Tova. Wishing everybody a Shana Tova. Okay, and so when I'm excited, sometimes I like to move around and do things. So the first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna clap my hands. Can everyone try that? I'm gonna clap my hands. Good. Wishing everybody a Shana Tova. Shana Tova. Shana Tova. Wishing everybody a Shana Tova. So now we're gonna go, I'm gonna clap my hands. I'm gonna stomp my feet. That might be hard for some of us. We might not all be in feet stomping, what's the word I want, area, but we're gonna try our best. Okay, so I can clap my hands, stomp my feet. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna clap my hands. I'm gonna stomp my feet. Wishing everybody a Shana Tova. Shana Tova. Shana Tova. Wishing everybody a Shana Tova. Okay, so now we already have clap my hands. I'm gonna stomp my feet. How about touch my nose? Can we do that? Touch my nose? Okay, great. I'm gonna clap my hands. I'm gonna stomp my feet. I'm gonna touch my nose. Wishing everybody a Shana Tova. Shana Tova. Shana Tova. Wishing everybody a Shana Tova. Okay, now, so what was first? I hear you guys doing it. Thank you, Alex Stotland, board member. Okay, I'm gonna clap my hands. I'm gonna stomp my feet. I'm gonna poke my nose. How about, you know what we did last year? We gave some high fives. Can we do some high fives? Good. Okay, are we ready? We got 4 now. I'm gonna clap my hands. I'm gonna stomp my feet. I'm gonna poke my nose. I'm gonna give high fives. No, to each other. Right, good. Yeah, I know. I'm up here alone. Here, Aaron's gonna help me out. Give high fives like that. Okay, we'll roll that one again. I'm gonna clap my hands. I'm gonna stomp my feet. I'm gonna poke my nose. I'm gonna give high fives. Yeah! Wishing everybody a Shana Tova. Shana Tova. Shana Tova. Wishing everybody a Shana Tova. Okay, great. We're gonna do, let's do one last round. So we're gonna do clap my hands, stomp my feet, touch my nose, give high fives. How about we're gonna tap my tummy? Can we do that? I'm gonna tap. That's hard for me with my guitar. I know a lot of these are hard for me, but I know you guys can do them. I'm gonna tap. Good. I see some great tummy tapping there. Nice job. Tap my tummy. Great. Are we ready to roll it? I'm gonna clap my hands. I'm gonna stomp my feet. I'm gonna, touch my nose. I'm gonna give high fives. I'm gonna touch my tummy. Wishing everybody a Shana Tova. Shana Tova. Shana Tova. Wishing everybody a Shana Tova. Last time. Shana Tova. Shana Tova. Yeah. Wishing everybody a Shana Tova. Hi. Shana Tova. Shana Tova. Wishing everybody a Shana Tova. All right, I saw some. Yeah, all right. We have fun in here. Yeah, we can clap it up. Oh, I see. We got some. This row has its own dance. I love it. You guys just getting down. All right. So this is a melody. Some of you guys might know. Some of the grown-ups might know too. That we hear in our high holiday services. We're going to do it through just as a melody. Then we are going to rise for our Baruch Hu. Don't worry, I'll tell you when it's time to stand up. This is how our song sounds. Our high holiday nigun, our high holiday melody. Ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da ya da 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 da. All right, I feel like we were close enough. That was great. So we're going to stand now for our Baruch Hu. So everyone stand up on those feet. Good, 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 good. And right, so our Baruch Hu is saying, you know, we're warmed up now. We are ready to pray. Here's how it sounds. It's going to be the same melody as that song. Baruch et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Beautiful. And now we're going to go into our Shema. Wow, I'm hearing a lot of quiet in here. So that's a great time for Shema, because that means we need to hear. For our Shema, we need to hear. So some of us like to cover our eyes so we can focus when we're singing our Shema, saying, listen, God is one. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Oh, so beautiful to hear all these voices together. You guys can go ahead and have a seat, because it is time for a story. Miss Susie's here. Our ECC, our preschool director, Miss Susie Weiner, is here. Great to see her, and along with all of our other friends. Okay, so last year we heard a story all about Phoeba the cheetah. Whoa. So this year, our story's going to be about a kid, like you and me. We're all kids, right? Maybe more like you than me. And so I was wondering if anyone could think of a name. Who is our story about? What's their name? Does anyone have? What's anyone? Yeah.
Maybe we could do Biba instead of Phoeba this time.
Biba. Okay, so we have like a theme. We have a yearly theme. All right, so Biba. So it's about a girl named Biba. Okay, great. And so now, do most of you guys live in like a house or an apartment or something like that? Do most people like live in a house or something? Something? Most of us? Yeah? Okay. So our friend Biba lived in a house too. But in our house, right, if we want to like take a bath, we turn on the water, right? Or if we want a glass of water, we turn on the water. Not in Biba's house, we didn't. She needed to go all the way. There was no water in her house. She had to go get the water far, far away. She had to go get the water and bring it back to her house, okay? And so Biba had this special thing, right? It was this like rod that she would carry on her shoulders that had 2 buckets. And so she'd go and she'd fill up one bucket and she'd fill up the other bucket, and then she'd walk home. It was so heavy. Oh my God. And she would just keep walking until she was home. And she could drink the water or take a bath or whatever she needed, okay? So one day, though, Biba noticed that actually it started really heavy, but then it ended where like one side was really heavy and one side was only kind of heavy. She realized there was a hole. There was a hole in one of the buckets. The hole was dripping water. The hole was dripping, so one of the buckets carried all the water, and one of it dripped out some of that water along the way. So if you were the bucket that carried the water well, how do you think you'd feel? Like if you carried all that water, how do you think you'd feel? Good, strong? Yeah. What if you were the bucket that was dripping water? How do you think you would feel if you couldn't carry all the water? How do you think you'd feel if you were spilling water everywhere? I know that I spill things sometimes. I usually don't feel very good when I spill things. Yeah, and so the one bucket was so sad that it couldn't carry all the water like the other bucket. And Biba would walk with it, and it'd be spilling, and it was such a sad bucket. And one day though, Biba said, Bucket, I have seen how sad you are, but I want to tell you something. When I'm carrying you, I want you to look around. Because everywhere where the water's been falling, you've been watering these gorgeous flowers. So on the side of the path where I carry you, there's these beautiful flowers coming up, right? Because just because the bucket has something that might be a little bit wrong with it, it was still a great bucket. And it could still make these beautiful flowers grow, flowers for everyone to see and to smell and to look at. And just like with us, sometimes we feel like maybe we're not doing a great job, or maybe we spilled some water, right? Rabbi Bredney spills water sometimes, right? But that's okay. It's okay to spill things. It can still cause something great to happen. Okay, and so with that, I want to go to our turning song. We tried this one last year about how our high holidays are all about turning. So we need to stand up for this one because we got to do some turning around. So our chorus is turning, turning, turning on this holy day. Turning, 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 each in our own way. Here's how it sounds. Turning, turning, turning on this holy day. Turning, 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 each in our own way. That's how it sounds. So let's try it. And I saw some people already were starting that turning. So let's try it all together. Do some turning around. Turning, turning, turning. Turning, turning, turning on this holy day. Turning, 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 each in our own way. Then there's 3 kinds of turning we do. So we turn to God, that's tefillah. We turn to others, teshuvah, that means saying sorry. We turn to those who need our care, that's called tzedakah, like when we give to someone who's in need, okay? So here's how that sounds. We turn to God, that's tefillah. We turn to others, teshuvah. Turn to those who need our care, that's called tzedakah. Again, we turn to God, that's tefillah. We turn to others, teshuvah. Turn to those who need our care, that's called tzedakah. Turning, 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 turning on this holy day. Turning, 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 each in our own way. Okay, yeah. If anyone wants to join the dancing section up here, you're more than welcome. All right, we can sit down now. But, okay. But it is almost time for us to hear the sound of our shofar. I don't know if anyone saw our shofar waiting in there. We are going to sing about I like to hear the shofar blast. You can't hear me? Matt Hammond, can you turn me up? Thank you. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. We ready? You ready, Ella? You gonna sing with me? I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. A happy, happy, happy new year. Okay, warning to the parents, this is like the stickiest song you've ever heard. So enjoy this one for the next week to 7 months, I don't know. Let's do it again. I like to hear the shofar blast. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. A happy, happy, happy new year. Okay, so here's what we get to do now. So there are 3 or 4 different calls that we do with our shofar that we're going to get to do. So the first one is Tekiah. Can you try that? Tekiah. Good. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. A happy, happy, happy new year. So let's hear the Tekiah. Repeat after me. All right. Tekiah. Tekiah. Good. Next, we have a Shvarim, which is like 3 quick Tekiyahs all in a row. You guys ready? Here's how it sounds. Shvarim. Can you guys try that? Shvarim. Good. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. A happy, happy, happy new year. Okay, repeat after me. So start Tekiah. 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 Good. Now Shvarim. Great. Now we have the funnest one. True. Ah, 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 ah. You try that? True. Ah, 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 ah. Awesome. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. A happy, happy, happy new year. Okay, so now we know all three of the regular calls. Then we're going to get to the big finale. Okay, we ready? So, Tekiah. Oh, that's getting much, much better. Okay, Shvarim. Good. Now ready for true. Ah, 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 ah. Oh, amazing, amazing. Now we have our Tekiah Gedolah. So it's the same sound as the Tekiah, except we hold our breath as long as we can. Okay? Are you guys ready to try? We're just going to do this one once all together. Are we ready for our Tekiah Gedolah? That's how it's going to sound. Are we ready? Who's ready? Are we ready? Ready to do it? I need more hands. Are we ready? Are we ready? Yeah. Okay. Tekiah Gedolah. Oh, that one wasn't so good. I do a lot better with the shofar. I like to hear the shofar blast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. A happy, happy, happy new year. Last time. I like to hear the shofar blast. Sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. A happy, 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 happy. Oh my God. Happy New Year. Okay, try to ever forget that song. You will let me know if you succeed. Okay, so now, Miss Susie, would you like to make the calls for our actual shofar blast? We have your list right there. Okay, let all right, let me, yes, okay. All right, so when we hear the shofar, we actually stand up to show that we're listening. Oh, I'm going to turn my mic off. That's important. Oh, okay. So we rise to hear the sound of our shofar. Everyone stand on up. We say, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kashanu mitzvotav lishmoa kol shofar. Thank you, God, for commanding us to hear the sound of the shofar. Okay, Alana, do a big shofar blast. You got it, girl? Okay, then you're going to put it away, okay? One shofar blast, you get to put it away. Great, and onward. All right, Miss Susie, you ready to make the calls? Tova. Let's sing together one more time. Shana Tova, Shana Tova. All right, ready to dance? I see we're all standing up. Who wants to dance? I know we got some dancers out here. All right. Shana Tova, Shana Tova, Shana Tova. Wishing everybody a Shana Tova, Shana Tova, Shana Tova. Wishing everybody a Shana Tova, Shana Tova, Shana Tova. Wishing everybody a Shana Tova, Shana Tova, Shana Tova. Wishing everybody a Shana Tova. All right. Thank you guys so much all for coming. If you had fun here, we do things like this usually twice a month with our Kid-ish Club, Kid-ish, very cute. We have our schedule of events and a crayon you can color with, so you can come and hang out and have fun with us and sing and dance and pray and learn the entire year. I hope you guys all said hello to each other. Also, we're going to go down to Cider and Donuts and get to spend some time getting to know each other, wishing each other a Happy New Year. Shana Tova, thank you from Temple Beth El.